Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a video to talk about a tool that was designed by Oxy Gaming and Yos Modding. Both good friends of the channel. Yos is one of my main moderators, and you may have known him from like the Liftable Pallets mod and stuff like that. This is a website that they've created. This is called findyour.farm, which you can see the URL up here, so you can look that up. It's also linked down below in the description. But yeah, the purpose of this, and I want to show you kind of how to use it and kind of, you know, it might help you out with something. It might make it easier for you to find what map you want to play on and stuff like that. But there are probably close to 50, 60 maps, if not more, out on Farming Simulator 25 already. So instead of going through the mod hub and browsing them all and trying to figure out which one you want to play from there, you can hop on here and you can search around and look for them. You can see there's, specific maps in certain places. Like this one is Calmlands, and you have View Map Tour, and it'll take you to my map tour if you want to watch that. Or it'll take you to someone who's done a map tour on it if it's not me, but it gives you some basic information and shows you the map itself. So you can get a look at the PDA, which is just super easy, and it shows you what platforms it's for. So you can do this even if you're a console player and kind of see. You can click on download to take it there, or if I click on more information, it'll take me over to the mod hub right here, which I'm assuming the download is probably going to take me to the same spot. Yep, download takes me over to the same spot there. So it'll take you directly there. It's super easy. Now, the purpose of the map itself is not only to be able to guide you around the different, let me just refresh this so we get rid of that. It's not only to guide you around the different maps that are available, but you can kind of look at where they're at in the world. Now, obviously, some of the fantasy maps are just kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so it doesn't matter for those. But if we look down, like you can zoom in as well, look at like this guy down here, Hutan Pantai, where it's located in the real life. So you can check that out as well. Or up here we have Settlers, with the modified version of Hutan Pantai, so that's kind of the region it's based on there. And if I scroll into like one of these areas that has a lot, as I scroll in further, we're seeing different maps. I have the memory right there, Polygyny. So let's say you're like, all right, you know what? I want a map in the US, in the Midwest. So you just come zoom in here. You're like, okay, we'll get close to kind of the Midwest area, start looking around. You're like, New American, okay, nice, not a bad map there. You're like, back yonder's Acres. This is a PC Mac only, and this one actually doesn't have the PDA on it, which is kind of interesting. Let's click more information. So yeah, okay, yeah, here it is on a third-party website. So obviously be careful when going to third-party websites, but there's an example of one there. What else we got? Dark Forest Final Chapter by the Shanty Boys. Great map right there. I can click into an area to take a look at more maps in that area. Alma, Missouri, Missouri River Bottom, Maisie Lou Farms. We have Monteith, Iowa, which that one's a PC Mac only. Flat Acres 4X. That's a PC Mac only one. Waseca County by Matsy Modding, or Matsy Gaming, or Trucker Matsy, sorry, is how he goes by on his YouTube channel. You can check him out as well. Ashton Corners, and Yos has put as much information as he has available, but it makes it pretty easy to be able to find kind of a map you're looking for. You also can go into the filters here, and you could change it so you're like, okay, I want to. So if I apply that, it should just give me ones that are like all those ones over here that were not. Ooh, I wonder what it did there. That one's all platforms. I feel like there's more all platforms up here, so maybe that wasn't the best way to go about it. But an easy way to do that, if I apply filters there, ones that are available for PC Max. So yeah, it gave me all of them, but I feel like some of these, well, maybe not. Maybe it did a really good job actually at it. Oh, I thought some of those, Alma, Missouri, if I go just PS5 and apply, it should have left that one on because that one's available for PS5. I'm assuming that's how that's supposed to work, but anyhow, let's just go ahead and reset our whole progress here. And if I go into map filters again, I can make it a 2x2 and apply. And now I'm only going to get ones that are for all platforms because, well, some of them might actually not be all platforms, but that'll help narrow it down a little bit because 4X maps cannot go to console. And if you're looking for a big 4X map, you're playing on PC, you can apply that. You can look for ones that have custom crops and are also, that. So Judah Plains, yep, Judah Plains is a great map. I'm hoping this takes you to my tour here. Maybe not. Nope, it takes you to Farm Sim Guys tour. Another great guy right there. But anyhow, there you go. And I also done a tour on it as well if you want to check that out. But yeah, it's pretty cool. If I go home here, these are kind of the various partners that are working with Yos with this, and obviously see me on there, Oxy Gaming, and everything like that. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I think it's a really worthwhile system. I'm going to go ahead and just refresh it right there. But yeah, so if you're looking for a specific region and you want to go see if there's any maps around maybe where you live, this is a great way to do it. And it's constantly evolving, and they update it fairly regularly. Usually when I'm doing a map tour on a new map, it's already been updated with the locations on there, so it makes it pretty easy. Like, well, I mean, Elm Creek came out today. I'm assuming Elm Creek is probably on here somewhere. There's Riverbend Springs, Louisiana map, Ashton Corners. I'm not sure where Elm Creek is maybe based out of. We got all the Michigan maps up there. Elm Creek might be, where would I consider Elm Creek to be from? Agroforests. We have Westbridge Hills there. One of these is going to be Silver Run Forest. Yeah, there's the Evergreen Course. There's Silver Run Forest. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think it's really nice. Really good setup there. What do we got down there? Agroforest, that's right. Zoom out a little bit. Yeah, but Elm Creek may not be on here just yet, but I'm sure we'll be on here very soon. Yeah, it's a very cool tool. You can go around, browse different maps and things like that, find somewhere you want to do or take a look at and things like that. And you can go down here. Maybe we got some of the new South American maps that have come out. Some of the Brazil maps. We got Matopipa, 3 Marias there, Rancho Fundo. So you have a lot of stuff going on. And obviously some of the fantasy maps are in the middle of the water. But anyhow, it's quite cool. And you go down here like, oh, UK, you know, take a look in here, Oakbridge Farm, Maypole, New Hope, Riverview, Moss Valley, all that good stuff. And Lady Hill up there in Northern Ireland. But yeah, it's a really cool feature. And so, yeah, I just wanted to do a quick video on some of the features that it had and some of the things that it has for you to be able to do and take a look at. There's no maps in Antarctica yet. But yeah, so there you go. If you guys enjoyed this video, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.